Some interesting stories throughout this bout. The two men who I would consider the captains, Volador, who you see there, and Mystico, at least the two men with the most experience, they have wrestled either against each other or on the same team over 600 times, Caprice, in nearly 2 decades of competing.
And then when you watch CMLL, man, there are a lot of 6-man, 8-man, 10-man matches that happen. So the experience of tagging in and out is almost muscle memory. So we're going to see a lot of fast action. It's not a lot of tagging in and out. Once one wrestler leaves the ring, another man can enter. We just have to keep up.
And the bell is called for. That's a great call out. This is contested under CMLL Lucha rules. So as Caprice pointed out, if a man leaves the ring, either partner can enter. We're going to start things with Rugido. Name translates into roar. Whoa! And that is Neon, who going with the championship white tonight. Normally seeing him in the orange with the yellow trim.
Yeah, normally see Neon and Neon.
Yeah. Oh, high waist lock takeover, and look at this popping back up. It's Neon wrist lock takeover there, popping up. Whoa!
Yeah, we're just getting started.
And 1 week from tomorrow, of course, is Death Before Dishonor. But wow, this Sunday, whoa! It's AEW New Japan Forbidden Door from the London O2 Arena. Man, Scotland was awesome last night, Caprice. I wish you would have been there with me, but the train moves on. Tag made.
I think my ticket got lost in the mail.
Well, the tag is made. Of course, that lights out cage match announced. The IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Nigel McGuinness challenging Zack Sabre Jr. Of course, our world champion Athena on the women's side taking on Toni Storm. A little bit more on that later. Whoa! As Mascara Dorada in there right now. Whoa! With Magnus. And look at this around the world.
That's 1, 2, 3. Well, how many worlds they going around?
Off the ropes. Handspring. Look at that, a little showmanship there from Mascara Dorada. Now, you got to be careful here. I've seen this happen with Los Depresadores before, Caprice. Something like that happens. One of their members could come in because he left the ring.
You're right. So it's a distraction. It's a team play. Trying to get one eye on the member on the outside of the ring while the other one comes in and sneak. Magnus looks to be embarrassed, though, man. Tagging in Volador Jr. Volador Jr., you never know what he's thinking, man. He's always calculating. Very smart wrestler.
Well, and this is the matchup a lot of fans are waiting for here. I'd argue maybe the two team captains, they drop down. Certainly the two most experienced is Mystico. It's Volador Jr. Back elbow there. Having met over 600 times in tag team action, very rarely have met in singles competition up and over. Whoa!
When you say 600, man, there are a lot of wrestlers that don't get 600 matches in their whole career. These guys at the prime of their wrestling career in the ring with each other 600 times. That's not even talking about other wrestling matches they've had. They're the thousands, man.
Most of those selling out Arena Mexico. Mystico off the ropes. Oh, and there's Depresadores.
See, that's the drop down thing we was talking about. We didn't see that team drop down when we saw the action that they was able to take off, cutting the team off, and now Neon in a lot of trouble.
Oh. Certainly is, as Magnus going to work. And a new legal man, Caprice, because Volador left the ring.
Hito, Magnus.
Volador!
Oh my goodness, that was violated. Volador violated Mystico.
That was almost like a jungle kick. Super kick variation there. Magnus sending Mystico to the outside. That allows Neon to come back in, but Neon's hurt. That shoulder hanging on by a thread, Caprice.
You see right now that he's holding on to, he's walking in, showing the world what's wrong with him. Of course, they're going to start attacking with the right side because they see it. And it's hard to protect yourself when you have a bad limb, man.
Well, it's a bullseye. It's a target.
Yeah.
Oh, Magnus. Oh!
So imagine a regular slam press, man. Two men adding on to that velocity. They're working well in sync together.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Rugido right to the hamstring of Mascara Dorada.
That's what that was?
Well, from the best view I could get, as Alex Abrahantes now trying to get the crowd going, get Sky Team, the champions, back into this.
Hamstrings, in a lot of trouble.
They certainly are. The title's in the balance here. We're kicking things off. CMLL World Trios Championship bout. Oh, handspring, backflip, right into, wait a minute, ducks the double clothesline. Mascara Dorada now, springboard, inside out, flipping through into the arms of Volador.
They're trying to catch him, it's not working, man. There you go.
Whoa! It's Neon, it's Mystico, and it's Mascara Dorada with a beautiful flying head scissor.
Okay, he went away from Volador and came back with his feet. He's not supposed to be able to do that. Neon!
Whoa! Dorada! Mystico!
I don't know if we can see that again, but that was awesome.
El Sky Team delivering on all fronts here.
Sky Team took flight.
Yeah, as simple as counting uno, dos, tres. Mascara Dorada, who has become quite the show stealer here on ROH. Oh, but wait a minute.
The match has to be won inside the ring. That's what Magnus is saying. Magnus, first one inside the ring. Cutting off Mystico and almost taking out the captain, man. Mystico trying to make a tag. Not happening.
Love the intensity of Magnus. He knows the titles are on the line. The big money here in ROH and AEW and CMLL. Wow, big super kick there. And it's Mystico with Magnus dazed. Popped up. Whoa! Whoa! Back-to-back head scissor there. And Ruhito in. But it's, wow, Mystico getting a hold of Magnus. Ruhito swinging a miss. Springboard. Wow! Dorada just floating. Volador in. Shoulder to shoulder.
This match is a highlight reel.
Right off the ropes. Look at this. Wow, Dorada.
But think about this, Riccoboni. These guys have thousands of matches and doing stuff like this all the time. Muscle memory like this is crazy.
Whoa. Insane conditioning, insane cardio, but you gotta have it when you're fighting for the championship. The CMLL World Trios Championship on the line here.
Neon up and over.
Neon, the legal man, drop down, Volador, handspring. Whoa! Back into the backflip, ducks the clothesline. Neon, big drop kick on Volador Jr.
Wow, fake out arm drag there for Magnus. Inside springboard, double highlight springboard to the rock. My goodness.
The balance, the precision, but it's Magnus. Oh, wait a minute. Mystico with a drop kick there. Uh-oh,
They seem to be breaking down, man. Ruhito out of nowhere.
Wow, Neon, he gets one in. But it's Magnus, pop-up cutter.
Can we call that a noose cutter?
Well, he certainly planted Neon. You see Brandon Martinez trying to reestablish the legal man here.
I'm always amazed at how fast this action is going on. We're trying to keep up with the verbiage while we're keeping up with a body. That's how fast these guys are moving. Mr. Cole stops Magnus up top. Wow. Magnus is trapped now.
And it's Mystico following Magnus up. Look at the balance. Mystico looking. Will he find it? He got it! The C4! Plants Magnus. Volador off the ropes. Volador. Whoa! Mexican Destroyer plants Mystico. But Neon to the back of the spine of Volador. It is Ruhito back in. Neon caught. Beautiful hip toss driver there. And wow! Crucifix driver on Ruhito. It is Magnus catching Mascara Dorada. Dorada, though, counters, plants Magnus, and all 6 men are down with the title on the line.
It's still anybody's match, Riccoboni. We can see a title change here, starting off Ring of Honor.
And wouldn't that be crazy? In a week where Forbidden Door is on Sunday, 1 week from tomorrow on HonorClub, Death Before Dishonor. Whoa! Oh, look. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Roll your boat.
I didn't know they were on the crew team. Look at this. Wait a minute. Caught. Trap. 2. Whoa, I thought that was going to be it. What a smart move there from Sky Team.
Some things I wouldn't believe unless I seen them, and I see them now. I believe it, but it's hard to tell somebody else about it.
Well, that row trap into the cradle as Neon gets Rujito there. And Neon, what?
Are you kidding me?
Triangle, moonsault, wristlock, takeover onto the floor. Dorada
by himself.
Mystico, Dorada, all the way up top. Mascara.
I smell victory near.
Dorada, shooting star. But in comes Magnus, and it is Mystico. La Mystica, that's it.
The winners of this match by submission and still CMLL World Trios Champions, L Sky Team.
Welcome to Ring of Honor.